So again, let me go ahead, get my slides ready for you, and we'll get ourselves started. So here we go. Let's take a quick look. And really, I just, again, want to say a great big welcome to all of you tonight. I love this. It's what does CEO stand for? It stands for chasing each opportunity. That's what you are when you are the boss, you own that business, and you get to give it away. You're chasing everything that Jafra has on the table in a positive way. Chasing is you never stop dreaming. You never stop moving from one opportunity to the next, and you invite a team to do that with you. There's nothing more empowering than having those changes in people's lives, like Helen talked about. I know I want this, but I would love to be the Jan Day legacy for others. That's a big purpose. And it's really just saying you're doing this for the right reason, to help others while you help yourself, because you have that power to transform your life and the lives of others. So again, welcome future team leaders, welcome managers. I'm not a person who's in love with the word manager because it sounds like you're managing people. People don't love a manager, right? They love someone who's a leader, who empowers them to become better, stretches them, is there to support, coach, and develop them. That's what leaders do. The first step of our 8 steps is the title manager, which is really just leading you into leadership opportunities. So today we're going to talk about you getting that vision. Do you want to make it happen like Hurley did in the last 2 weeks of the month? Or do you want to take the last 6 weeks of the year and make it happen? So again, as you shared, we've got Maryland here, we've got Texas here, and we've got Arizona here. So again, our goal is that you see the United States is your territory. So you've got a whole region of leaders cheering for you. There's over 200 of us. We know you've got your great leader. The most important thing I will say to each and every one of you is to set up a weekly time with your manager. And that purposeful time of 15 to 20 minutes, at least once a week, if not a couple of times, is a checkpoint to say, great, what's working, what's not working, what's my weekly goal personally and with my team. And they help you. They're not managing, they're listening and seeing where are the gaps and where could they send you to go learn how to do what you might not know how to do. We've got Jafra Beautiful at www.jafraroyalty.com. You have on our Jafra Amber Region Facebook group all of the units where all of your training is packed. And you've got our Facebook group and WhatsApp groups so you can continuously network with each other and ask questions. That's the best part of Jafra. You're never alone. And when you have a team, you never have to feel or wait till you know it all or know how to do it all. You have a community of support and training that we all do it together. So you get to be a teacher and a student at the same time. Never wait till you're doing it right. You'll do it right and you'll learn and grow together. So that being said, what we're going to, take a look at is, I'm going to move this little guy quick. Here's what our goal is tonight. What does it take to become a leader? And where can it take me once I'm there? Jackie just talked about, sorry, for those who don't know me, I apologize. I'm Jackie Geisinger. I've got to talk about myself. I'm Jackie Geisinger. I live in Minnesota. I've been in Jafra 38 years. So I built the business through the district director program for 19 years, starting from college. It then became the only income for my family with 2 children and a husband, and became a full-time career. And then I spent the last 20 years in January being a regional director or trainer, helping, coaching, mentor, and develop leaders towards their goals and dreams. So there's 11 of us across the United States that all house a different region. You are part of that Amber region. So forgive me, I didn't get a chance to say who I am. So that being said, let me turn back to, again, we're going to talk about the what. We're going to talk about the why. This is, you already each shared a little bit about your why. I appreciate that. talking about what this does for you, what this does for others, why this is the right chapter of your life to fill your personal and financial needs, but really even fill your personal development needs, your social needs. So again, as you go through this, just keep really thinking about the joy of having that team, the joy of running a successful business, but helping others do the same. Then we're going to go into who do you invite? Who do I add to my team? Where do I go to meet them? Where do I go to build clients and help my consultants build clients? When do I do this? How do I fit it in? How much time do I need? How do I make that happen? Then we focus on why now? What's in it for them? That Whiff It station, if you've ever heard that. It's really talking about what's in it for them. And then how do I do this? Where do I go learn? How do I just make it happen? Because you can say someday, but we're going to say, why not today? There's never a better season than holiday shoppers and holiday business openers to go shopping. It's really when it's not any convincing to invite people to open up a Jafra account, take advantage of half-price holiday shopping, even on our sale prices, and open the new year with a new way to make extra money. So that's the best part, is why I would say go right now. So I qualified to manager in December. I was a college student. I had finals all the way through the 17th of December. Came home, all I had was a team of college students. And you know what? We made it. Even though our college student friends didn't have a lot of money, we did it and we surpassed it. And I came home and just continued throughout the whole month and never looked back, never had a failed month. It just was the right time. Even though people said, oh no, I think I went through 3 blizzards during those first 3 weeks of the month. And I didn't care. I just knew people needed giftables, and I knew people deserved to open a Jafra business. My busiest week of the year, believe it or not, is right after Christmas. So people are done. They need a little at the spa, and they're looking for something new in the new year. So every day does count, and every day they're looking for your services. So we're going to talk about that. What does it take? Where does it take me? So again, I'm just going to do very basic, all right? Only because I don't want you to not know something. So this is your time for live Q&A. As you know, in Jafra, we have 2 incredible ways that you make commission. One is, as you know, I won't explain all of that, but you've got your 50% commission program by adding clients to your team and serving the clients that you have. So client commission is 50%. When you have a team of 4 or more, you make 11 to 18% on their client sales. So as they build more customers, they buy and use more Jafra. We have 500 products in 4 departments. So the more they use, you make that commission on your own sales, their sales, your own used products, and their own household used products. So again, the goal is that every single consultant on your team, you want to serve them like clients. They're what I call VIP clients because they buy direct from the company. They now have access to 50% off every month at max on our sale prices. Our average consultant who shops each month just for herself is saving 60 to 80% off with our sale prices. You make that extra 11% on your own client sales and on your own shopping. Most direct sales companies do not pay you. We also pay that commission on direct sponsors, someone you sponsor, and indirect sponsors. That's when you sponsor someone and they sponsor someone. That's called an indirect. That's like a child and a grandchild, right? So most companies don't pay on indirect sponsors. They pay on your direct. We're very proud of those 2 parts of our compensation plan. Scream it from the rooftop. Many have very high qualifiers. We keep ours easy, as simple as 1 order a year, $5 minimum order. But to be 50%, it's really like having a $300 order every other month minimum. However, we know we love our VIP program, which is $400 every month. So that's how we have our sponsoring and sales incentives is $400 every month. And we have more at 1,000 retail every month. You earn free shipping on your orders. So that's really key for you and for you to guide your new consultants. Are they interested in earning VIP Club and Welcome to Jafra, like I am sure Tony just did with 400 retail each month? And then when someone joins, we teach them to do it. They get sponsoring gifts. Or do they need that type of income at 50% with 1,000 retail? So we want to give them the choice, not decide. For you as a leader, as you sell, so sells your team. So I'm going to challenge you to really set up your goals for personal selling every month. If you just say, well, I don't care, let's see what happens. No, you have to pay bills with your income, but you setting goals, mapping out and dividing that into weekly goals and daily actions is the best way. When you lead by example, your team will follow. So if you had $1,000 as your retail goal, divide that by 4, that's $250 a week. Think about the income that adds to your family budget each week. We pay bills weekly, not monthly. So you do that each week, but then you plan, how do I have $250? Is it one party? Is it a couple of facials or personals? Is it 5 client reorders? Do I set up a tabletop at work this week? You have to have a plan. Goals, then make plans, then make actions every day. Without that, you will fail. That's all I can tell you. So, or you'll go up, down, in, out, you'll exhaust yourself. So be in control. Chase every opportunity, CEOs. So what else is there? But wait, there's more. As you grow leaders, now you help someone else. You're going to start with a team of 4. One of your consultants starts with a team of 4. That's called a direct leader. Then she teaches someone, right? Daughter, granddaughter. And that's an indirect leader. We go from consultant sponsoring to leaders. There's so much more commission when we keep developing leaders to become leaders, consultants to grow to leaders, and developing more leaders. There's jewelry, cars, trips, and cash bonuses. So let's take a look. What else is there? In a nutshell, to keep this simple, again, how do we first start to manager? So it starts with, you need 4 consultants in your beehive, all right? 4 consultants that you directly sponsored to your team. You can add other indirect sponsors. You can add more, but this is the qualifier to get there. Then together, your sales plus these 4 consultant sales are $2,400. You can see on average that's between $400 and $500 each. Welcome to Jafra, VIP program, buying those consultant packs, everything is around $400. That's where all the incentives are for your consultants. So it aligns perfectly. You'll typically see you selling more than your consultants. So if they all did 400, you're at 1,600, right? And then you would add your sales to that. So again, this is just you, again, making that plan to get to those sales. When that happens in 1 month, 4 people all place their qualifying orders of 300 or more, you have your sales, and together you do 2,400. That's how you get to manager. While you're qualifying, so let's say that happened this month, the month that Hurley said in September, oh my gosh, you know what, I've got good sales. I just sponsored a couple. I can do this. I can get another consultant or 2. We can get some sales from a couple of past consultants. Boom. October 1st, she woke up a new manager. We got to be there a week later celebrating her as a new manager. Because she was a first-time manager, she's then eligible for a first-time new manager bonus. That being said, couple of things. 1, the month she qualified in September, she earned 11%. That's new. for Helen if you haven't seen that yet. So while you're qualifying, you're not even a manager yet, we pay you. So that's 11%. You take this 2,400, divide it in half, that's 1,200, and then you take 11% of that. That's a minimum of $132 for helping 4 others get off to a great start, or previous consultants. Then Hurley is the first month of October. Her second month is November. And when her team does 2,400 again and maintains, she gets the 132 or more, anything over that, of course, plus her $100 bonus. So it's like getting double paid. So again, you can see 50%. If you sold 400 yourself, you'd make $200. When you start with a team of 4 and you're earning those bonuses, it's another at least 200. So you double the way you get paid. Okay. Now, of course, that's at bare minimum. It can grow. But wait, there's more.
Jackie,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So before we qualify to be a manager, we can still earn the 11% on whoever we sponsor?
Only the month you qualify.
Only on the month that we qualify?
The month that you're in qualifications and you do the 4 and you are titling the next month, we pay you during pre-qualification month.
Okay. And we have to select the months that we're going to qualify? Because we used to do
it'll just happen. Like Hurley, all of a sudden it's September and she's going, oh my gosh, I think this could happen. So her and Norma made a plan and they finished the month strong and did it. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you.
And then from that qualifying month, we have to have a minimum of 2,400 in order to get our bonuses and percentages, correct?
So that's to qualify. Then the next month, maintenance is 2,400 again from you and your consultants. And when you hit maintenance, you get $100.
Okay.
The key to this business is never put that pressure on 4 people.
Exactly.
You always sponsor every month. As a leader, you want to you sponsor like you sell product. Okay. It's a habit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, great question. Anyone else with questions on the main, what do we need to do to get there? Okay, we're going to keep going. Thank you. All right, here we go. So let's take us back to, but wait, there's more. We talked about you make 11% on those you personally sponsor and those that your team sponsor, direct and indirect consultants, right? That is called your central branch, all right? We call that generation 0 when you take a look at any compensation plan. That's your branch, your team of consultants. So then what happens is, like this picture, let's say this little beehive right here where it says DM3. That's you and all of your consultants. And suddenly I have Helen in my group and she wants to become a leader. Then I have Tony in my group and she wants to be a leader. Then I have Catherine and she wants to become a leader. I still have all the other consultants in my generation 0 where I'm making 11% on myself and them. But now they break away. They're now managers and they're going to make 11% too. That's why we could never be a pyramid. We pay everyone equally, okay? It's not the person at the top. Everyone is equal. So when you look here, by the way, pyramids are illegal, but this is how you explain it when people go, oh, is that one of those? No, everybody has the equal opportunity. So, but what happens is these direct leaders, remember I have direct and indirect sponsors, now I have direct and indirect leaders. My direct leaders are called generation 1, okay? So that is these 3 ladies. They each became a leader. That's my Gen 1. If you look at commission, the more direct leaders I have, the higher my commission in my central branch or G0 and the higher in my G1. So look here. We have 8 titles. Starts with consultants. Now I'm going to develop 1 leader. Next, I promote 2 groups, so I'm going to be a DM2. Next, I'm going to have 3 groups, Catherine, Tony, and Helen. Then, so that gives me eligibility for DM3. But look what happens at 5 when you enter district director. When I have 5 instead of 3, so I'm going to add Sarah and I'm going to add Marie. When that happens, look at this income jump, 11 to 17%. Your income almost doubles. Okay. And then you can see we have 3 titles to district director with 5 groups, 7 groups, and 10 groups. The top level is 15 groups. Okay. So this is my direct and indirect consultants. This is my direct team leaders. But wait, there's more. So I have Helen here. She's got 2 consultants who say, I want to be a leader too. I've got Tony here who has 1 person who wants to be a leader. And then I've got Catherine over here. She's a manager, she just promoted. This now becomes my direct leaders and my indirect leaders. This is now called Generation 2. Okay, so it's like having children and grandchildren. So here, once I have 2 groups, I'm a DM2, I can get paid 2 levels, 2 wide, 2 deep. When I become a DM3, I can get paid on 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3, because I have 3 leaders, like this picture. I have Helen, Tony, and Catherine. So look what happens because Tony promoted someone, and that someone promoted someone. So let's say Tony promoted Irene, and Irene promoted Marie. So now that's generation 2. So I have children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. And I don't work with them. So Irene, Irene here is going to work with Marie. But because I started all of this development, I have 3% on generation 3. 5 groups, 5 down. 15 groups, 15 down. Okay, so that's where you have so much more. But wait, there's more. Remember when you're a first-time new leader like Helen, or excuse me, like Hurley, you will then get your $200 new manager bonus. Every time you promote a first-time new group, you then get a $200 bonus as well. They get 200, you get 200. Okay, that's those direct groups in Gen 1, Generation 1. Now, look what happens. Remember all these titles? You had $200 as a new manager. When you promote a group, you get 200 for promoting them, plus a new title bonus of 200. 2 groups, and you're now a DM2, you get 500. 3 groups, 1,000. 5 groups, 2,000. 7 groups, 3,000. 10 groups, 4,000. 15 groups, 5,000, plus 200 for all of those 15 groups when you promote them. Anybody feeling a little bit wealthier out there? So we have many more bonuses. I'm not here to tell you all of them, but we made a picture that we'll post for you, and I'll put in the WhatsApp group. I'll make sure you're all in our WhatsApp group for leaders. This is literally, you can see as you grow in the manager, there's bonuses, quarterly bonuses, and a car program. When you're a district manager, there's 3 titles in the district manager. Remember, 1 group, 2 group, 3 group. You have the different pay scales I just showed you. You have move-up bonuses, new group bonuses, $500 quarterly bonus, and a car program. And jewelry. This is the jewelry. When you're a district director with 5 groups, 7 groups, 10 groups, similar to what I showed you, there's all of these bonuses, but there's more and more. Plus they get car cash, plus they can earn a Mazda, plus they start life insurance. And when you get to 15 groups at the top, it's all the commission I showed you on that chart, move-up bonuses, group bonuses, promoting director bonuses, quarterly bonuses, a $75,000 Mercedes-Benz, a Mazda, $26,000 Mazda, life insurance, and a legacy program that if you passed away, you can will the business to your family. So really, truly, in 8 titles, there's truly 4 different levels where things get more and more and more, alongside beautiful jewelry and recognition. So let me pause really quick. Now we're going to keep rolling. We want you to see what's in it for you. When you know the what, your why might even get bigger because you didn't know what was on the table for you, right? You are the boss. You're the CEO. You decide how fast, how slow, and how you choose to do it. You have coaching from your regionals. You have training from your regionals and the company. You've got your area leaders and your leaders across the nation. Let me pause. Hi, Angie. Welcome. Is there anyone with any questions on anything you saw? I don't want you to know it all. That's not for you to go, oh my gosh, I don't get it. That's okay. The more you see it, the more you can say it. The more you know it, the more you'll show it. So you can learn all of this in the units on Facebook, and you can work with your manager until you start to understand it, okay? But don't feel that's critical. I just want you to see the big picture, that it starts with 4 people and 11%, okay? All right, any questions?
I know the new manager bonus, since I was a manager before, I wouldn't get that. But the other bonuses, as I go up, I would be eligible for those.
You got it. First time title. Helen, when you came back with a new kit, did you become a manager under that kit number?
No, I have a new number.
If you have a new number, then you're first time.
Oh.
So guess what? You're brand new. You're literally, really, truly brand new.
Wonderful.
Right? I know. So we don't, anytime you restart, you're brand new again to us.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because you have a different ID number.
Right.
Yes, I do.
Surprise! I love happy moments
Thank
like
you. I'm glad I asked
so
that
I'm glad
question.
you said that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. Anybody else with questions? Okay, we're going to rock and roll. Okay, here we go. That was kind of just that brain food that you go, oh my gosh. So let's bring this back down. All right, so what do we have to do? And then we're going to roll through all the other W's. Remember, $2,400 team sales. 1, pick a team name. You get to name your team. Okay, could be about your life, a product, your beliefs.
I've already got it.
Quality. What is it? What is it?
It's Silver Linings.
Oh, I love that.
I'm with Carol with the Silver Reflection. So Silver Linings has always been, for like 20 some years, that's what I wanted my branch to be called.
I love that. Does anyone else have a name? Not yet. Love it. Pick a name. It's fun. It's like you own that team. It's super cool. So remember this. If you want to break it down into weekly tracking, let's say you're going for December, it's $600 in sales a week by you and your team. The best thing to do is get your team as fast as possible. Trust me, ladies, I sponsored 10 in a day, literally in 2 hours one time. I took a challenge and, and did it. I've done a party where we sponsored 6 people at a party. Our brand new manager last year, Markia, out by Hurley in Arizona, she did a one-night party, sponsored 4 people and qualified to manager in one night. They each saved a table in a break room at her mom's office, and her 4 new consultants each had a few people there for their little party. They all did it together, and she became a manager in one night. So you can do that, but you want to be tracking it. Remember, again, if you have 4 directs at $400, so they're earning Welcome to Jafra and the VIP Club, that's $1,600 right there. You could do $800 and sell 200 every week with 1 or 2 facials, and you're done. Or you can choose to add more people, maybe 5 directs at 400, that's 2,000, and then you at 400 and everybody's VIPing and you're 2,400. The key is decide the month, pick your team name, and map it out. Or you can be Hurley and say, you know what? I think I'm just going to go for it. So, and have it happen that month. So this is a big month. You've got really the best 10 days ahead of you for the month of November. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. You're going to be seeing people. People are shopping now. Finally, the money is rolling into the retail world for holidays. So it's your time. So then you want to plan a celebration with your team the following month. So that's key to get ready. Remember, keep thinking about your why. Why does it matter? And what would that feel like to go to national conference as a new manager versus sitting there as a consultant saying someday? The time is now to open the new year with your team. So let's start with who. Who do we invite to our team? So I'm going to ask you first, okay? So when you think of, maybe you have the goal, I want to start with 5 people. What kind of people do we invite to our team right now? Where do we know them from? Who are they? Why would they join?
Friends.
Okay. When you think of some of your friends, why would some of your friends join right now, Helen?
Maybe for the opportunity to make the money, but sometimes it's fun to have a friend with you to take the journey with you.
Bingo. That is the most important facet right there. Do not sponsor someone without them joining with a friend. This is identical to Weight Watchers and exercise. I never exercise without a friend. I've never done Weight Watchers without a friend because you're 50% more likely to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And if they depend on you, it's like you're their manager, even though you're not managing. When they do it with a friend, I joined with 9 friends. I did not intend to sponsor or be a leader. I didn't even know in the 80s what that was. There was no print material for me. I was away at college. I had no one near me. But you know what? I was like, do it with me. I don't want to do this alone. We did parties in the college dorms together. I never did Jaffa alone for a couple of years. So I became a manager by accident. God's honest truth. I became a district manager by accident. There wasn't a purpose to it. It was fun. I loved to share the products and it paid my way through college. So bingo, never do it without your friends. So when you make a list of who do you know as friends that you'd love to do this with, they'd be great at it. They'd be fun. They're your kind of go-to buddy. You know what? Don't worry if they say yes or no. It's a gift to invite someone from your heart, not your head. Don't overthink it. So when someone calls and says, hi, Jackie, I'm really excited. I just joined, a nutrition company. You have just this amazing personality. You could probably sell ice to Eskimos. I would love you on my team. You would love these products. Would you be willing to give me 5 minutes to take a look at my website and then have a 5-minute conversation to see if it's a fit for you? I'd love to have you. I think you'd love this. Now, did that sound pushy?
No.
Did it sound desperate?
No.
It was just honest. When you write down your top 10 friends you know across the nation, at work, wherever you go, write down great things about them. Why do you want them on your team? Why would they be good? What need are you filling? Maybe they need money. Maybe they work 8 jobs. Maybe they're burnt out. Maybe they just retired like Tony, right? So what is their need? What is their skill? What is their quality? What's their personality? Why do you want them? And why do they deserve this? What would they love? What benefits would they love most? Maybe she loves beauty and she loves makeup, or she's always shopping and having fun. She's social. She brings people together. Then why not be your own boss? So love the friend thing. Brilliant. Okay. Who else can you think of, or where else do you think of people?
Jackie, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Like I reached out to a friend yesterday and I said, I said, oh, would you shop with me for Christmas? I'm trying to get my business back going again. And I said, and even if you like it, you like the product, maybe it's something that you might want to even think about joining. And the first thing that she said to me was, well, you know, I'm not really sociable and I really don't know how to sell. I said, you know what? I said, I was just like that myself. And one of the reasons why I did want to invite somebody like her is because I know that she is struggling right now with her family. She's the only breadwinner. She has like 4 kids. And I just thought that for me to share such a, you know, a program with her that will give her more financial independence, that will boost her confidence, and also, you know, she'll be able to spend a lot more time with her kids. So that was my thought on why, but I'm, you know, I'm not going to give up. You know, she, even though she kind of gave me a no, but, you know, I said to her, we can just talk to your sister, which I know, and let her see what, you know, you're doing. And then from there, you get your orders. And then from there, you know, we move forward step by step. So I thought I'd just share that with you.
That's awesome. Does she live near you?
Actually, she doesn't live that far, but I'm willing to commit to that.
Yeah, you know, it might just say, you know, I get that. I understand if you don't know the product. And I don't want you to think of selling. We're a service to people. We help them save time and money getting products that are guaranteed, that work at a budget. Everybody can afford premium luxury products. But you might not know until you try it. Look at your calendar in the next couple days. I've got Saturday morning or Monday night free. For 30 minutes, why don't you grab a couple of your friends or your sister and let me just treat you to a facial and see what you think, and then we'll decide from there. So I understand, I don't want you to sell, by the way. We've never had to have, we actually don't train pushy people. That doesn't fit our business model. Our product sells itself, but why don't we get together and try a facial first? And then your sister can tell you, you can decide. So grab some people that you know would give you an honest opinion, and let me just stop over and we'll do a quick facial. And if you like it, great, you can buy it. If you don't like it, great. If you decide you like the product as much as I do, I care about you, I think this could give you some hope in your life and make a quick change so you can be home with those kids. You deserve that, and maybe this is the thing for you.
Wow, yeah.
Right? So it's okay. It's not like you need a yes that day. I don't want to call someone and get a contract.
Sure.
The goal is I want to invite you. Let me show you a couple things. That's a great, thank you for that dialogue. Because we tend to need it today. No. It's seed planting. You could have it happen in a week, but we want to do little steps. Otherwise, we're like that recruiter, right? Sponsoring is inviting people and developing them to see that this will fill their need. But you've got to be in control of that calendar. You know what? I'm going to be out there. When I would call people, I knew my next places I would be in the next 2 days. So I've got Saturday morning and I've got, you know, Sunday, blah, blah, blah. So which of those would be better? So I could just come treat you to a facial. Please, I don't even, no commitment. I just want to treat you and you tell me what you think. Plus, I'm in training right now because I am starting my business. So I need to do some practice facials anyway. I'll help you. I'll treat you. You help me in training and then decide from there. Do you mind taking 30 minutes for me to treat you to a spa facial? And grab some friends who will give you an honest opinion. Just be simple. Start there, because not everybody's going to say yes because you told them all this stuff. They haven't even tried the product.
Sure.
Right? Yeah. I was sold the minute that product hit my skin. It changed this part of my face, and that was it. I wanted it. So the product tends to be that vehicle. So let me come back and share just a couple of tips on that subject. Oops, sorry, somehow I lost where I was. That's okay, I'm gonna click fast. Okay, so there's a tool that we have in Smart Start called the Memory Jogger. Let me give you the best tools. Most importantly, talking to your manager is key every couple of days if you're stuck on names and what to say. Role playing, dialoguing. sit down if you've got a husband or a friend who's willing to help you. Just practice what you sound like. The more you practice, the more confident and the more you understand you're just listening to their needs, not filling yours. The memory jogger I love. It helps you think of family, and it makes you think of more families sometimes. Friends, and it takes you through all the friends you know. They always say the average person knows 250 people. If you were throwing a wedding or a graduation party, you'd know that many people. So this helps you trigger friends from people you see at. Maybe they're an acquaintance at the grocery store, the lady who's so sweet at the dentist office. Just, pausing and saying, I always love coming in here. You have the greatest smile. You're always the nicest person. And I'm excited. I'm in training, and I get to treat 5 women a week to a free 30-minute spa facial or royal jelly facial. When was the last time you sat down and treated your skin to a facial? Would you like to be one of my practice facials this week? I'd love to treat you because I just really appreciate your service. Great. Or you must be in direct sales. You are so good with people. What companies have you been in? Or I love how you do makeup. Where did you learn how to do it? Have you ever looked at having your own makeup business? Okay. So where are people you see? And who do you know that is this? People go, oh, I've already talked to everybody. No, you haven't. Who do you know who's blonde? Call her, right? Who do you know who is a florist? She's creative. She'd probably love being a parfumist with Jafra. She loves the sweet smell of flowers. Could you imagine her being a fragrance artist? Oh my gosh, why not? An aromatherapist? Perfect business for her. You can get so creative. A waitress who you look at her and you go, oh, honey, you are crabby. You obviously don't like this job. Would you be open to sitting down and looking at something you might love to do? I even like people that are negative because I'd love to give them happiness, okay? And then who do you know who had a baby? Why? Because she needs us. Who do you know who just got married or is getting married? Why? They're broke. Who do you know that loves to grow or is always challenged? Who do you know that sold you a car? Why? Their sales is hard in car sales or real estate, right? So this helps you. It's called the Memory Jogger. It's in our units on Facebook. And it's just the best tool. You are never out of connections ever. So this is what we were talking about. You want to do what we call OCI. Make a list, write those names down that trigger. If you don't know, like when you call even a nephew and you say, gosh, I know you're in a wrestling program. Do you guys ever do fundraisers? Who is in charge as a woman of your fundraisers or the parents group? Let me connect with them. Maybe we could do a fundraiser or something with them. But pause, everybody's a connection, okay? So observe people, then write compliments about them. Again, down here, people you love, people you want on your team, needs you see could fill their life, their talents, their skills, results in their life, their lifestyle, their qualities. Write down, put their name on that list, but then write their compliments. What are you going to say about them and what do you think they'd love? And then call them and just invite them. Don't vomit and be a dump truck of information on the phone. You're just calling to set up a time to visit with them for 10 minutes on the phone. You can get Zoom for free and talk to them on camera. You can buy them a cup of coffee. You can just say, I'm doing facials in your zip code on Thursday. I've got my spa mobile coming to your area. Can you grab 3 quick friends and let me treat you guys? I'm setting up a holiday shop at Panera. Do you want to come see the holiday line, stop and shop? See if this is something for you. Bring some friends who give you an honest opinion. Don't make it a big deal, but you're trying to book something in the next 24 to 48 hours. Remember, call, compliment, and invite them, but then you're going to connect and meet with them. If they say, you know what, I've got time now, cool, okay, great, then we'll talk now. I'm not here to go right into dump trucking. I don't want to tell them everything. I'm just interviewing or inviting them and then setting up time to see them to see if it's a fit. Okay? So, again, we even have this great tool. I'll make sure you're all on WhatsApp and I can actually post these tools for you there. That might just make it easier for you.
Yeah.
These are qualities. These are the kind of people we want on our team. So this might even help you trigger people you know. Or you know what I did with this list? I would take my team and we'd go on a scavenger hunt from a Walmart to anywhere. And we would look for qualities of people and stop them and say, you know what I noticed about you? Or we'd go to a mall and look at retail workers. And we were honest, we never lied. But there are things that make people really good in business. So there's qualities, there's more. But where do we go? Where do we meet more people? Remember, there's a lot of retail hirees. They're doing a temp retail job right now. Your retail stores have 50% of their staff is only through the end of December. So going out and looking at people who are working and seeing, oh my gosh, so do you work here temporarily for the holidays or is this your normal, side gig? Tell me a little bit about that. Great. So, how do you like doing retail sales? Have you ever thought of having your own e-tail business? Right? You can do retail, you can do e-tail. Ever thought of having your own? They're working for $9, $10 an hour. Oh my gosh, right? These are the things why people take the jobs during this season, so you can use some of that terminology. It's also, you want to go where people are shopping. So if they're in the stores and they're at Catherine's clothing store or Chico's, going into Chico's and saying, hey, could I set up a quick tabletop during this Thanksgiving season? I'd love to treat your customers to complimentary hand treatments, back of the hand facials, just a lip station, or I'm doing wow brows. And that way your customers are happy, they're coming back in your store, they're telling people how fun it was to shop at your store. I'll provide a free service. You advertise me, I'll advertise you, I'll bring in my Jaffa family and friends, and let's really grow this Thanksgiving and holiday season. Why? Because they're gonna spend. With every order form, you pause and say, this is what your order is. You saved X amount of dollars with our specials this month, but did you know if you open up a holiday shopping account, you could take 50% off your order today, or 40%, or 30%, whatever their order is. So again, they're spending $600 to $700 on Christmas. 25% of those dollars are personal care and beauty items. That's $250 a person, plus they're spending $100 on themselves. This is the season they're all dropping cash. Go get it. It's never easier. It's easy for them to open their business now, do all their holiday shopping, some in November, some in December. Hurry up, do it now. We got 2 different books to shop from. Open the new year and we'll take a look at how you can make money. Then, when those products are gone, those are their clients. And remember, you have a free website. You need to be texting everyone. You're excited. You've got a free holiday shopping service with your new Jaffa business. Send them your website. 46% are going to shop by websites and on their phones. So, go ahead, Catherine.
I have a question. I shopped. I did some holiday work for Lane Bryant. And some fragrances, and I did. Back then, we used to have the almond scrub, oil, and body wash. So it was a quick way to do back of the hand treatment. And I did collect quite thing with Lane Bryan. They do that all the time. Just basically what you said earlier, offer them a free complimentary service to their clients, and you end up with the contact at the end of the day, and also hopefully sales of the actual product that you actually used on them.
For sure. Absolutely. Right now, you can do that with any of your fragrances and do a fragrance bar. Scents of the season. You can do hand treatments with the ginger sea salt and oil and hand creams and olive, precious protein. You can do makeup stations because this is when people are going to holiday parties and need to look their best. So you can do back of the hand facials because skincare makes a perfect system gift. And again, remember, they spend $100 on themselves. So again, this is the season to get out there. If not, set up a table at Starbucks. You go get a table, get out of your house. They're not going to come knocking on your door, I promise you. Get out of your house and get visible. Go to Starbucks. I used to set up a sign on my table, already ready to go, and it would say things like holiday shopping or doing free lip service today with all my lipsticks out, or now interviewing holiday elf servicers, or whatever you put out. So people just stop and talk to you. Panera does it. Starbucks does it. So you just bling your table, you set out some products, you put a sign up, and have some fun. So Black Friday is a great day, right? So enter free drawings. Some of the businesses will let you, some don't, but all you can do is try and ask. So they love it. Every Starbucks I've been to, they're like, oh, really? I said, if I'm going to sit here, I'm going to be working on my laptop and doing things and buying coffee. But I offer free holiday hand treatments for all the busy shoppers. Do you care if I sit here and just invite people to come over and do that? So it's my compliments to Starbucks during the holiday season. They say, no, I didn't lose anything. Okay, thanks anyway. So may I take your card and check back in, and maybe we could do something with fundraiser in the future. Okay, right? So where else would we go? Where else do we go right now to get exposure for people to be clients and or opening a business to build clients?
I have a lady that I meet every time I go to Walmart. She's the greeter, and every time I walk in there, I don't really, I give her a big hug. How are you? How long have you been here all day? I ask her what her schedule is. And I gave her a book one time. I was in there, I just gave her a Jaffa book, and I gave her some samples. From that, she didn't purchase anything, but she did send me a client, and her client ordered I guess she's very familiar with Jaffa, and she said she's been looking for a consultant, and she purchased the pastel fragrance that we do, which is a very old product that we still carry. And she purchased that. But even, just giving them a hug and noticing them that, they're spending a lot of time, and then try to offer whatever, like a sample or something. I think that also makes an opportunity that she might even refer someone to.
You're doing the right thing. It's how many connections did you make today? It's not about I gotta get, it's I get to give. It's a flip of a mindset, not waiting on a result, but giving the gift away freely. You don't know that someone's never invited her to try Jaffa, to have a business. No one's ever hugged her, complimented her. Be a day maker and get over it. Just do it from your heart. So the key is you've got to get out there, right? So sitting at home, unless you're calling people that you have on that memory jogger list, isn't going to grow new people. This business only grows with new clients, new consultants, right? So as we continue, let me just keep going so we don't run too late here. But what I wanted to just share with you, you want to go where shoppers are going. You want to go where those shopping could become business openers. So having parties, how many parties could you book? I love that Hurley posted your neighbors. Get to know your neighbors, invite them over to your house, go knock on their door and say, hi, I'm your neighbor. I'm so excited. I have a holiday shopping boutique at my home this Friday night. I'm also doing complimentary facials or holiday makeovers or complimentary ginger and almond hand treatments. Come by, get a $10 gift certificate for every friend you bring along. So you can host your own. You can do holidazzle makeovers, do mobile stop and shops. Where do a lot of people you know live? Say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to be in your area at the Panera on Tuesday. Thursday, you go to another one where you know a bunch of people. I'm going to be there between 2 and 4. Stop by. And I've got free gift certificates I'm doing drawings for. I'm helping people with a shopping service. So blah, 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 okay? So think about all of that. Next week, I always did the Tuesday and Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I did Thanksgiving manis and petties. During the day on Wednesday, it got too late Wednesday night. Monday and Tuesdays, always, I gave them manicures. I got nail art. We had a lot of fun. They did holiday shopping. It was an hour, but I treated them to get ready for their festivities. Of course, Thanksgiving, you bring it with you. After dinner delights at your family gatherings. Black Friday, client appreciation tables, or again, have them stop at your house after shopping all day. Go Facebook Live and do Facebook parties on Black Friday. Small Business Saturday, perfect. You could go do business partnerships with other small businesses. Daycares, there's moms with needing help with shopping. There's schools, there's college students, moms groups, retirees. Go where people are shopping. You've got Facebook. You can be paying boosting, doing shareable content. You have gyms. People are still working out until about December 20th, and then they'll be back again full swing. Office shopping services, bringing a basket to offices. Do they want a shopping services? Car dealerships were a big deal when I promoted oil change places. Clubs, organizations, giving a gift certificate for a free facial in company paychecks to be used in December or January. You're free. You're a service for shopping and small business openings. Coffee shops, hair salons, nail salons. Think where people are and get out there. And then it's the when. You've got to look at your calendar and fit it in. It's not going to just happen because you're thinking about it or wishing about it. So goals can't be met without a daily plan. And you can do it along your way if you're really booked and busy or by working with appointments. You got to get it on, either on your calendar, be ready on the go that day, get online or get on the phone. There's on every day in this business. You don't need a lot of time, but you got to be ready. Remember, we are exactly what we keep repeating. It's not an act, it's a habit of being excellent. Think about them. What's in it for them? Right now, 50 to 80% are holiday items. They've got free online websites. They could make fast cash. A business on the go with catalogs and samples. Fast cash. People shop all day long on the internet and out of a catalog. Why is it any different? It's not. This is fast cash for 5 weeks during the holidays. What else do you have? You've got, of course, 50% if you have any previous consultants, call them all. Help them go shopping. People will be spending $200 to $400 this month and next month. Remember, how do you get your team to their sales? Use the programs. As you sponsor, I know you know 4 people that would do their holiday shopping right now. Do the Memory Jogger. They're going to help your team succeed because what's in it for them? Welcome to Jafra, $400 every month. Their packs are the best holiday shopping there is. Fragrance pack, skincare pack. Look at these values. They're over $1,000 in value. They only pay $200. That's crazy. That's 54 giftables for $7.41 each. That's how they qualify. That's how they earn VIP. That's how they earn Welcome to Jafra. We just have to show them how to do it. Pick a favorite. Maybe they love almond. They sell 8 of those and that equals $400. We have to show them, not tell them to go sell 400. Have them pick their favorites, count how many that is, make a plan each day, each week, and give them some of your products if you need to, if you've got any. And there's more. Look at 400 this month, 400 next month. Perfect for qualifications for them to earn everything Jafra has. We've given you the kits. This is, again, great specials this month only. Remember, our military program has half price on the $99 kit, not $129. So if you know anybody in the military, and remember, I love what Helen said, never join without your nutty buddy or your business buddy. You're always going to be more successful, so invite them to come with a friend who's the first person they want to do the business with. Then we'll add number 2, 3, and 4, just like you. So think about, what are my top how-tos to learn? Okay, what are they? And then ask your manager, where do I find that? Or you can ask in our WhatsApp. If you don't have WhatsApp, I'll have you message me at 651-503-8314. I believe all of you are in WhatsApp, so I'm just going to move you to the Future Manager group if you're not there already. If you need how-tos, ask me there. I'll show you where to find it. Pick your top things you need to learn, and then learn it. Go to school a little bit each day, or take a day, go to school for 3 hours, and then apply it. Learn and apply. It comes back to this as we close. The number of conversations, invitations you have each day is what creates success. You're only inviting them to your service. No pressure, no pushing. You're just offering. You're inviting them to book for free with a Christmas shopping spree. You could give percentages of sales, or let them choose 65% off fragrances or royal jelly products. That's a great way to go holiday shopping. They could begin by opening a holiday shopping account for 40 or 50% off in November or December based on how much they shop. And again, they're going to have incredible packs and opportunities. Next, they can buy holiday gifts now, right? So do they want to book? Do they want to begin? Or do they want to buy and save time and money? Once you sponsor, here's the best part. Your new consultants go to training on Monday nights. We provide that for you. You have future leaders. They want to do what you do. We have what we have here. We provide the training for you. You just follow up. You bring in people, you follow up, make sure you go to training with them and do it together. Everything is here for you and on the Facebook page. We even give you some fun things to do. If you're on the Facebook page a couple of days this week, I've been giving you ideas, how to have fun, new types of parties. Today I said it's Use Less Stuff Day. Do a trash can party. I give you this a month in advance. You already have December, by the way, which I'll post in WhatsApp again, but you can be planning fun party days, team days, cool things you can do. So it's all done for you. Now it's up to you. Dig into your why. You know the what. We've given you some ideas where and who and when is you planning your calendar. The when is now. Make it happen. Make your own future and make your own hope, as Bradley Whitford says. We at Jafra know you deserve it, but most importantly, they deserve you. They deserve us. So this ends our Future Manager session. I want to just pause before we go. What was your takeaway that you learned from tonight? First, we'll say, what did we learn? As we walk away, what are the top 2 things you learned you can do differently or take action on tonight?
Jackie, it's Sarah. Don't overthink it. Don't complicate it.
Exactly.
Just do it. Be yourself.
They're waiting for you, right?
And invite. Don't pressure.
Yeah.
Don't pressure.
Oh, please, no. No one pressured you that I know of. So
No.
I haven't heard any bad reports. So I love that. So just go have some fun and invite people. If it's not for them, I think they're crazy. But you know what? That's okay if they're crazy. It's just not their right time. So love it. Thank you, Sarah. Helen, how about for you?
Ooh. I think it's basically about making your goals for each day. I sometimes do it and I don't always, but I need to be more consistent with making my goals and like at least talking to the 3 people each day. And I do have my list of some names with some of the words, the adjectives. So it's a matter of just keeping going with that and also expanding the list.
Love it. People. Excellent. Got to have your list. Got to think before you dial and be from here, right? Not from here.
Yes.
Otherwise, we just, right? That doesn't matter. Then we'll get together and show them. It's a show and tell, not a dump truck, right? So love that. Thank you. All right. So anything you want to add, Miss Hurley or Tony or Angie?
I think I'm going to try the schools. They're going to be the teachers are going to be having work days during the holidays and that type of thing. And I think I'll try the schools because I know a lot of those teachers.
Excellent. Very good. That's a great idea. Teachers make great Jafra consultants. I love it. Thank you. All right. Hurley, Angie, anything else you want to add to it?
Yeah, from what I apologize being late already. And
it's great you're here. Hi, Ange.
Hi. What I got out of it is just be myself and quit being so afraid of what that other person is going to say. Quit being afraid of no's. I'm real big on that, and I don't like to hear no's. And just be consistent, make a plan, keep it, and just be myself. Talk to anybody. I mean, we all have skin, like he said, and we all need, some of us need more help than others, but we won't tell them that.
It's awful shopping for products. If you don't believe me, go watch people in a Target aisle. That's where you could prospect all day long. And watch them try to figure out a foundation, a mascara. It's horrible. Go to Walgreens. I mean, it's awful. I myself have forgotten things because I live out of a suitcase. And it's awful. I stand there with no time and go, I don't know what to buy. These things are $20 and it's on a cardboard box. Like, are you kidding? I can't even try it. I don't know what it's like. So, you know, just remember, we help people. We don't push people. So love that. Thank you. All right. Hurley, how about for you, darling?
Hi.
Hi. Great to see you. You look fabulous.
Thank you. I liked the mind shift. To get away from I've got to do or I've got to have. I liked it when you said I get to give. That is so positive, and that made me feel good. And so I've got that written down to remember that.
And say it out loud to people. You know what? I'm so excited. I'm in this incredible gift boutique and spa and beauty business, and I get to treat 5 women every week to a complimentary blah, blah, blah. When was the last time you did that for yourself? I went into Aldi's one day in February, and I hadn't gone and made bags and done this. I don't have time. Sorry, my life is very packed with this job. And I literally said, I'm going to go do this. I took a brand new consultant. I made 10 bags. I had a sachet, a book, a fragrance vial, blah, blah, blah. And we went to one store, Aldi's. I did Aldi's and she did everything else. And I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't done this forever. I went through the same feelings you did. I walked around the store for like 5 minutes going, I can't do this. And I'm like, knock it off. This is crazy. And I started with, I noticed something about each person. There was a new mom with her husband and a baby. Beautiful baby. I walked up and I said, excuse me, first of all, I noticed your baby, true. What a beautiful baby boy. I said, great job, you two. I said, I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't want you to see me as a salesperson. I said, I'm with Jafra Cosmetics. We're expanding in this area. I'm super excited. I work for myself, but I get to treat as a gift 10 women today to a 30-minute spa facial. I'm going to start you tonight only if you're committed to treating yourself to this. So let me ask you, when was the last time you did a little at the spa facial for yourself? The first guy I did, the couple, he looked and he goes, she's never done that. Oh my God, are you kidding? I said, no, there's like 2 days in here before, and then I'll see you right after that. And I'm going to treat you to the full blown deal. We're talking cucumbers on the eyes, everything. And it was like, the guy was like, she'll take the bag. I said, whoa, because I only give it to you if you promise to treat yourself starting tonight. And then I'm going to book with you for a 5-minute call to do 3-question survey to see how you like the products. And then we're going to book your facial. And we'll do that sometime next week, and you can invite up to 6 friends. We're going to have some girl time and laughter. You know what? I had every kind of person, and in less than, I think I was in there 35 minutes, my 10 bags were gone. I had their info, blah, 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 blah. It just went on and on. Well, I didn't do the leads, so don't ask me how much did I sell. I don't know, because I can't do that. So I gave it to all those consultants. They just went away with it, and they went and did 10 in the next hour. We had 20 new contacts. I only had 2 people with the new consultant who said no, because they sold something else. I had a skeptical one. Oh, she was on me, man. She was a tough bird. But you know what? It was so much fun. I said, I love you because you have the best questions. You are heckler here, man. I said, I just want to give you a treat. It's up to you if you want it. If you don't, trust me, I'm not giving it to you. There are 5 more faces in the next aisle that are looking for a wonderful 2-minute facial tonight. I sent them the Royal Jelly video, and I sent them the website, and I said, just watch this video while you do your 2-minute facial tonight. And I sent them a QR code that had all the steps to it. It was so easy. And you know what? It was so fun. I got done. I wanted 10 more bags. But you don't know that until you go do it.
Mhm.
You think about it. Let me tell you, I was like, I haven't done this in 20 years. Oh my God. Get over it. It was so much fun. I wanted more. And it was 10 below outside. So nobody was really that interested. But you know what? They were grateful. 2 minutes per person. And you know what? I don't care what happened from it. I don't even know. I didn't track it and measure it. I wasn't after them. Like, you know what? 10 people got the gift of Jafra. I remember how great my skin turned out. I got to give it away. Right? So,
Mhm.
all right, ladies, any questions before we go? I kept you far too long. It's time to go.
Come spend the day with me, Jackie.
Oh, okay. I'll be right there. You know what? Just go do it. You know what? Go sponsor a friend to go do it with someone. And you know why it was fun? I probably would not have done it if I did not have that new consultant with me. That's the God's honest truth. I can tell you, I would have talked myself out of it because I was like you. I don't do this. Are you kidding? So I talk to people all the time, but to go have 10 bags and I've got to give it away, and we had a 1-hour time limit. I created the darn competition, so I had to do it. But I got to tell you, oh my gosh, we got back to Starbucks and we're like, oh my God, you couldn't stop us. But get a buddy. I'm not joking. Helen said it beautifully in the beginning. You've got to do it with a friend. It's so much fun. I didn't even know her, but she was like, oh my God, no, I want to do it. She did so good. She walked into a gym. She went in the manager's office. I'm like, she gained confidence from me. I'm watching her going, that was rock star. You know what she did? She literally called her friend. We went from the post office to the gym. She said, we're going to be at Starbucks in 30 minutes. You got to meet us there. She goes, you are going to die. You're going to love this. And they were both in Mary Kay before. Her friend met us because she was so high. And her friend met us and joined with the product pack that day with us. She didn't plan to sponsor. I didn't say you got to bring somebody. She was having so much fun. That's who she wanted to do it with next. So just go. Just go have some fun. People want you, deserve you, are looking for you. You can, you will, and you want to. Goes back to your why. Right? All right, ladies, time's up. Gotta go. Have a great week. Talk to your manager. I'll make sure you're all getting all these little documents you need in the WhatsApp group so that you can print them, you can use them. Just go have some fun. It's the holiday season. Give the gifts from your heart.
Thanks, Jackie.
Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
Jackie.
Thank you so
Night.
much.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.